A very good Monday afternoon to everyone out there. It is January the 24th, 2022, and this is the JC24 Sports Note on YouTube. Over the weekend, we had a relatively insignificant game in the Pac 12 between the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Stanford Cardinal when you look into the grand scheme of the college basketball spectrum. The more alarming thing was the story that actually came out of it. In the Stanford had a 42-32 lead at the half and ended up winning the game by a final count of 79-76. That wasn't the big issue. The fact that Arizona State head coach Bobby Hurley, yes, that Bobby Hurley from Duke lore from back in the 1980s, ended up being fined $20K and also suspended for the Sun Devils' very next contest. Why, you might ask? It could have something to do with the fact that his team only got to the line 9 times in the entire game. And yeah, it's you insert all the Ferris Bueller jokes you want 9 times. They did make 7 of those. The problem with that is that Stanford went to the charity stripe 41 times. 41-9. And you won by 3. Granted, Stanford was up as much as 15 in this game. Hurley was assessed a tech 30 seconds into the second half in that game, and also took major umbrage with a Stanford player being fouled shooting a 3 with 1.1 seconds left to go and the game deadlocked at 76. The player ended up hitting all 3 free throws from there, which actually was the final outcome. But the fact of the matter is, his team ended up having 2 players foul out and 3 more have 4 fouls each, where Stanford only had 1 player accumulate more than 2 fouls, and that player ended up having 4. Hurley then, I don't want to say accosted, but for lack of a better term, I'll use it as kind of an example or a facsimile, the officials as they were trying to exit the court. And that was the primary reason for the fine and the suspension. One of his players also was seen with Hurley kind of barking at the officials, and he was strong. He received strongly worded discipline by the Pac-12, but did not be suspended for any point of time until the Big Four sports in this country: football, baseball, basketball, hockey, start getting and their officials start getting their head, quite honestly, out of their ass and realize that, yes, they're there to police the game. They're there not to be the focal point. This is going to continue to happen. Players are really, at that point, not going to have any type of problem taking suspensions. Coaches are not going to have any kind of problem paying fines. Players are not going to have issues paying fines with this, because, again, it's something where they pay to see the 2 teams going at it, not the officials. There's a reason why they don't put the names of the officials on the back, because nobody, quite honestly, gives a shit. In this particular point, the officiating cost the Buffalo Sabres a potential Stanley Cup in 1999. They cost the Cleveland Browns 3 games this year with blown pass interference calls that would have put the Browns in the playoffs. It's the reason why, even after rule changes, James Harden still shoots more free throws than any of us can really count, because he still leans into guys and they don't wave those fouls off, and he's still getting those calls. And he's not the best player in the world, let's be honest. He might be top 10, but he's definitely not. He shouldn't be getting the same kind of rules that guys like Jordan and LeBron and Magic got, where they got those kind of calls. He's not in that realm right now, even though he's actually trying to be on a super team that, they would like to actually have challenge, the Bulls for that dominance. It's never going to happen anymore. But let me know what you guys think about not only should Hurley have been suspended, should Hurley have been fined, and what's the solution here? Leave a comment down in the box below, and like and subscribe if for more content. And I will see you guys soon. And also, if you're already a subscriber, check out the video that just went up. I believe it was yesterday for the January edition of the Wise Guy Sports Show with myself and Mark Martinez. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.